Hey people, it is Wednesday, August the 16th. The time is 11:10 in the morning and it's currently 24 degrees Celsius. Feeling a bit warmer with the humidex. It's supposed to get up to about 27 Celsius today with a humidex of 32. So I thought I'd get out and record a video before it gets too hot later on. And I'm on the corner of Wellington Street and Yonge Street. And I'm going to be heading east along Wellington where it ends at Church, and then I'll continue on along Front Street all the way to the Distillery district. I'm going to try to stay on the shady side of things as I head west. Right now I'm walking through what will be the sunny side, so I might have to change the side of the street as I continue on east. It's been a while since I walked through the distillery. I've walked around it a bunch of times recently, but never bothered to go in. I'm not sure how much shade there'll even be on the other side of the street. There's Brooksea Park with the dog fountain. Leader Lane. So this is the St. Lawrence neighborhood. The famous Flatiron building. And I think there is some shade on the south side of Front Street, so I'm going to head over to that side. I'm at Front and Church. found the shade. This is a thrift store that Megan is quite fond of here. In one of my previous videos, we actually go to that store. And this guy has quite the serious looking camera setup. This is quite nice. I don't remember seeing this last time I walked through the area. As I look south down Market Street, looks like something's cooking down there. Past St. Lawrence Market. And I'll stand here in the shady spot while I wait for the light to change. That's right, I go to great lengths to avoid standing in the sun for any longer than I have to. As I look north up Jarvis Street. And I've always loved this view looking towards the financial district. That bus is blocking one of the best parts though, where you can see the Flatiron building head on. But we've all seen it many times before in previous videos. This is one of the oldest parts of the city here, walking east through St. Lawrence. Old Town is also nearby. See, a lot of these buildings date from the 19th century. Some of them from the mid-19th century, more like the 1830s or 40s. But also many new buildings are rising up all around them. Crane will be the site of a 39-story residential building. These recently completed ones right here. And the Distillery district that we're heading to is a very well preserved 19th century streetscape of Victorian industrial architecture. I could have made that light if I ran across. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to run along through the streets. Today feels like a take my time kind of day. Another new residential complex. I'm looking forward to seeing this building rise. It'll be clad in red, so it'll really stand out. Sherbourne Street we just crossed. I'll do my thing and wait for the light to change. Sun bad, shade good. These are very old buildings here as well. Not sure what year, mid-19th century. Some of the Canadian Opera Company. There's a plaque, I think, up here. The Joey and Toby Tannenbaum Opera Center. Originally the Standard Woolen Mills building. So this is more like late 19th century, 1882. Still plenty old.
Canadian and American people are like.
Another old, lovely building. Here's another plaque. Let's take a look. The Consumers Gas Company Purifying House, 1888. And there is a large opera house right downtown at the corner of Queen and University. Walking past a future subway station location here for the Ontario line. On the edge of the Distillery district. Gonna head south on Parliament. Mill Street. And a nice breeze. And here we are. Welcome to the Distillery District. It's been a while since I've walked through. Can rent Segways here. So all kinds of shops and restaurants, art galleries, some bars, some performing art spaces. And many tourists. Maybe not right now, it is still early on a Wednesday, but this place can get downright rammed with tourists. Seems like all the articles about how this area was developed into its current state, from a sort of derelict industrial area. And some old aerial views here from before it was gentrified. See how industrial it was. They did a great job of retaining the history and incorporating some modern additions all around. You can see those condo towers rising behind, and there are a few more popping up on the periphery of the area. More history here. If you do come here to eat, drink, and be merry, it will cost you though. These places tend to be rather expensive. It is a tourist area, so that's a given. Lots of galleries. Almost every other building seems to be a gallery. Let's see what this plaque says. Rectifying House, 1863. So that one's quite a bit older than the other buildings we passed by earlier. And this picture dates from 1918. I guess this is when they were redeveloping the area. It's actually kind of nice coming through here at this time of day because it's a bit quieter and they haven't started blasting all the music that is usually here from some of the bars and restaurants in the area. Looks like there's some outdoor stalls over here. This is neat. I wonder if this is permanent. I don't know if this will get all taken down eventually. I wasn't there last time I walked through the area. Yeah, there's more over here. Community storefront. See how these places look on the inside. This is actually, I think, the first time I've been able to just meander and take my time through here. Usually I have to rush through since there's so much copyright music playing every other time. I can't stop and smell the roses. This building is from 1873. I'll have to keep in mind if I ever want to come through here properly to do it in the morning. Yummy candles. I think these buildings are spectacular. I think Toronto gets a bit underrated sometimes in terms of its offerings as a place to check out some historical architecture. I mean, this isn't as big as Old Montreal by any means, but it's pretty decent. Wildly Delicious is now hiring. Oh, I almost forgot to show the love locks over here. These are all locks with people's names or initials on them. Yeah, I'm getting some of that music now as I walk down here. I think if I just keep on moving, it shouldn't pose too much of a problem. Usually it's never ending though, and I really have to rush through everything. Some of the new residential buildings on the periphery. I think they're all tastefully done for the most part. They sort of just ring the area, don't intrude directly upon it. And this is the Young Center for the Performing Arts here. And I'll just talk over this music here. We're just about through the distillery. This is Cherry Street. And there's that shot I was looking for with the CN Tower in the background. We'll just go up to Mill Street again and zip around to another entrance looking into the neighborhood, and then I will wrap things up there. And this is another district to the east that's in the midst of just being built right before our eyes. It's the Canary District. That sprang up from nothing just less than 10 years ago. And it's still building out as we speak. Wow, look at that. There's like a two-way bike lane here. Protected bike lane. I wonder how old that building is.
Like I can send you samples of yeah.
Here's the other entryway into the distillery here. So that is it. I'm going to start wrapping up this video. I hope you enjoyed the walk. Starting from the St. Lawrence area, walking along Wellington Street. And we continued onto Front, through the St. Lawrence area, all the way to Parliament and up through the distillery, where I did a proper walkthrough, where I could actually take my time and look around a bit. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Leave a comment down below, if so, or if not. Either way, a comment is always good. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And there's also a super thanks button right down below if you'd like to support the channel that way. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.